Konnichiwa, Art Senpai. Today's video is gonna be a little bit special. What I'm about to show you is the different levels or stages of drawing that you might find yourself in. Why is this important, you ask? Well, to improve in drawing, or any skill as a matter of fact, the first step is to identify your current circumstances, the current reality of your skills. Simply speaking, you need to know the current level of your skills. Only then you could identify which area you should work on. And this video will help you to correctly identify which level you're currently in and tell you what you should do to improve at different levels. Alright, let's begin. Level 0. At this level, it's usually people who just started drawing out of pure interest. You know, like when we were kids, we just draw things that we've seen from TV, from books, stuff like that. So level 0s have never received formal training, hence they don't have the basics, and their line draft usually looks like this. The line art looks so hairy that I almost thought it was my hair. When it comes to coloring, level 0s tend to splash colors randomly. They are also guilty of using the bucket tool on paint. Guilty. But none of that matters. The only thing that matters for level 0s is your love for drawing. Draw anything you want and have fun. Just remember the pure joy and feeling you get from drawing, because once you reach the higher levels, it's easy to get worn out, and you need these feelings to remind you why you started drawing in the first place. This is what pushes you to improve and evolve. Level 1. At level 1, the lines are starting to get a bit smoother, but when it comes to the object and body structures, it's the facial features and the anatomy are usually out of proportion. It's either the head is too small or the body is too big. Damn! The eyes are either too far apart or too close. The chin is either too big or just simply weird. As for coloring, it's definitely cleaner and more solid than level 0s, but they're just simply putting colors in. There's not much consideration given to shading, matching colors, and composition. A common problem faced by level 1s is their drawings doesn't really look the same as the original, no matter how they try to copy it. I know I'm drawing Naruto, but it doesn't look like Naruto at all. Sounds familiar? So the important thing for level 1s to do is start getting references with various perspectives, angles, and compositions, and of course, practice sketching based on these references. Level 2. Level 2s would have a better grasp on picture composition, and they have a handful of tricks to brush up their drawings. At this level, you have formed a basic understanding of the anatomy, and you know how certain body parts are supposed to look like in your mind, but you still struggle to draw them correctly. As a result, the pose of your drawing looks like this. Next, level 2s who draw digitally tend to abuse the spray tool, causing their drawing to look blurry. It's like cracking an egg, but it's done by How to Basic. Level 2s are pretty good at copy drawing, but everything falls apart when they try to draw from imagination. This is mainly because you don't have a big vocabulary of drawing references in your mind's database. To move to level 3, you need to have a solid foundation of the anatomy. Learning the anatomy does not mean you will be drawing realism style like this. It's about understanding the essence of the anatomy, how the torso looks when it faces a certain direction, the placement of hand in certain poses. Don't just copy draw blindly. It's important to understand the underlying structure of the original drawing when you copy draw, not just replicating every single line. Level 3. Overall, level 3's drawing has a better picture composition, cleaner strokes, and more detailed in general. Not much of a problem when it comes to shading, but occasionally, level 3's tend to have issues with poses and drawing styles. At this level, it's very common for level 3s to go through a period of stagnation trying to develop their own unique style. During this period, you get frustrated easily, piling up all the negativity, and eventually lose interest in drawing because all your drawings are unless you're like me. So in order to break through this bottleneck situation and reach level 4, you have to reinforce your fundamentals through practice or find a sensei who can correctly identify the gaps in your skill and guide you. Level 4. Congratulations, you are now in the realm of professionals. There's nothing for you to improve anymore. You have reached the peak of drawing. Every stroke you make is something to be pondered upon for generations to come. I'm just kidding. You still need to develop your own style. To move to level 5, you need to have a unique style, something that is recognizable and separates you from the rest. Level 5. Level 5s. At this point, I know you can draw whatever hentai fantasies to your heart's content, but that doesn't mean that this is the end of the road. It's still necessary for you to continue to develop and reinforce your style by expanding your pool of knowledge. This could be done by getting in touch with other artists' work that have different styles and settings. This is because you might want to publish your works in whatever platform that is relevant to you, and you want to be able to constantly put out new character designs and ideas for your clients or your readers, because at this level, your drawing style and your pen name represent your brand. To manage your brand, what you want to do is to keep updating your portfolio or comic, whatever professional route you're going with. On a side note, make sure your pen name is not too weird, unless you want a potential client to reject you because you have Virgin Hunter as your pen name. Level 6. Level 6 artists are those who have made a huge impact in their respective field of arts. In the anime industry, the most well-known anime, JoJo, is the perfect example. How can you not love these? Man, I wish I could ride in Jotaro too. No homo. For Western comics, you know what it is. From the classical side, we have Leonardo da Vinci, who drew Mona Lisa. He is also listed as one of the level 6 users. Also, Vincent van Gogh. Well, it's very unlikely for us to reach this level unless you died, because it's common that an artist only gets appreciated after he dies. Jokes aside, kouhais, just enjoy the process and love the outcome no matter how terrible your drawing turned out to be. It's all part of your journey to greatness. That's all from me for today's video. Please drop a like, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on Twitter. DM me if you want a commission from me. Alright, that's all from me. Jana kouhais.